5 Alan Moore comics that I feel like every comic book fan should read. First, I'm going to start off with some obvious ones. The Killing Joke. Drawn by Brian Boland, who's one of the greatest illustrators in comic book history. Him and Alan Moore devise this amazing story where Joker's trying to send the most moral, least morally corrupt, most morally stable mind of Jim Gordon over the edge, proving that anyone on a bad day could go crazy. And whether he succeeds or not, you'll have to find out. But really, really incredible stuff. One of the best Batman comics of all time. Watchmen. You can't be a comic book fan and not read Watchmen. You can't be an Alan Moore fan and not read Watchmen. Truly one of the greatest comic books of all time. Just an amazing story. Drawn by Dave Gibbons, lettered by Dave Gibbons, colored by John Higgins, telling this amazing, amazing story of these brand new characters. It starts off like a murder mystery of one of the heroes is killed, and you're trying to Rorschach, one of the other heroes, is trying to figure out who's killing superheroes. But then it turns into this apocalyptic story of political and social issues that is going to destroy the world. Captain Britain from Marvel. This is some of Alan Moore's earliest comics, drawn by Alan Davis. These are awesome comics. When I first read these, I was kind of blown away, thinking that they're going to be more straightforward superheroes because it was Alan Moore early in his career. I thought maybe he wasn't ready to deconstruct the medium just yet. But no, these are wacky and wild, truly high concept comics that will kind of blow you away if you go in thinking that there's your traditional superhero comics. Published by Marvel, but not originally. Originally as a Warrior magazine. But this is Miracleman. You have artwork in here by Rick Veitch, John Totleben, Chuck Austin. But this is Alan Moore telling the story of his own Captain Marvel, Shazam type character who became Miracleman, but doing it in a total way of like surrealism, trying to like if superheroes were real in the real world and what would happen in the consequences of that, the consequences of the big superhero battles that we see in comics, the aftermath of those. Just an amazing, amazing story that every comic book fan should read. It's the Ballad of Halo Jones. This is from some of Alan Moore's earliest works through 2000 AD, and this is a science fiction story following this character of Halo Jones, who's a total awesome female protagonist going through the real world of high adventure and sci-fi, but also dealing with these real world ramifications of said tales. So definitely must read for Alan Moore fans. That's 5 comics I feel like every comic book fan should read. And follow my other longer form videos on the longer form platform, Taylor Talks Comics. Comment down below with your thoughts. Thank you.